This is absolutely disrespectful, as Jayson Tatum got 0 minutes today for Team USA in their first matchup. Now, Team USA is compiled of 3 NBA champions from the Boston Celtics, and Jayson Tatum is arguably the best player on this Celtics team, winning an NBA championship. But Steve Kerr still says, nope, you're not playing. You're going to be coming off the bench. You're not going to find a role with this team, and you might not even play in the Olympics. We're going to be diving and looking at all of this and more on this episode of Celtics Digest. I'm Bruce Velez. Welcome back to another episode. You guys have been absolutely crushing it and killing it. So if you want to make sure you stay up to date on everything revolving around this Celtics team, even Olympic coverage, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Without further ado, let's dive into the topic at hand. Make sure to grab a snack. And like I mentioned, there is no way that this happened, but it actually did. I woke up at 11 o'clock to watch this game, got my popcorn ready, got my coffee ready, was ready to go to watch my Celtics and Team USA kind of take over and beat up on Serbia. And even though we did see them beat up on them, we saw no Jayson Tatum. We did get to see the other two Celtics in Derrick White and Jrue Holiday, which we'll get to in a little bit. But we got to see no number 0. That's right. My guy, Jayson Tatum, I'm repping him right now. I got the championship hat to prove to all of you, to show all of you why that Jayson Tatum deserves to play. But like I mentioned, Jayson Tatum, absolutely abysmal, sitting there very, very frustrated today, as you can see from this image, getting absolutely 0 playing time in today's contest. And there were rumors, people on Celtics Twitter were talking, hey, maybe Jayson Tatum is sick. Keith Smith was tweeting out that a lot of players at the Olympics were getting illnesses, a lot of people being around each other from different parts of the world. A lot of germs can spread very easily. So maybe Jayson Tatum was just sitting out today. Maybe he was a little bit sick. Maybe he had a little bit of an injury. And that's what Celtics fans seem to believe. And that was something that I was willing to, maybe ride out on, being like, all right, Steve Kerr, that's totally okay. No big deal. But we find out from Gary Washburn, who works for the Boston Globe, who's at Paris right now. He asked Jayson Tatum if he was sick, and he told him, no, I'm good. Are you kidding me? Jayson Tatum, one of the league's best two-way players in the entire NBA on the offensive side and the defensive side. He just won an NBA championship. He's only getting better, and he has one of the most prolific scoring stats for USA history in basketball, but yet he's not going to play? Steve Kerr. There must be a vendetta. There must be an agenda behind this because there is no way that this does happen. Now, I know due to matchups, due to how Kevin Durant was playing. Maybe Jayson Tatum just seemingly couldn't get into the rhythm. Maybe they didn't want to necessarily put him in that situation. But you are winning this game by almost 30 points. You're telling me you can't throw in Jayson Tatum or Tyrese Halliburton, the two guys on the bench at the end of the game for the last 5 minutes, and be like, hey, go have some fun. Go play Team Olympic basketball. We see that with Joe Mazzulla. He does it in blowout games versus the Wizards, and even in the playoffs versus the Mavericks and the Heat in the fourth quarter, just going, all right, have fun, Luke Cornett. Have fun, Xavier Tillman. Have fun, O'Shea Brissett. Have fun, Svi Mykhailiuk. But Steve Kerr can't do that to Jayson Tatum? Oh, no, no, no. Absolutely ridiculous. Now, I understand. There were some problems with Jayson Tatum in the exhibitions. Wasn't the most consistent from shooting from three-point range. And like I said, each of these players have their similar roles. And I feel like Tatum's kind of role is an offensive scorer for this team. So if guys like Booker or guys like Durant, who we saw today, do step up and elevate their game, maybe Jayson Tatum is going to be taking a little bit of a backseat role. But that's just absolutely ridiculous. You have the best players in the entire world, and you're telling me you're going to choose to not play some of them? Why are they not getting in? Why are they not getting run? Especially if you're blowing out these teams, why are you not mixing in Tatum and Halliburton with these lineups? You do it in practice a bunch. Mix them in with some of these guys, figure out who works the best. So by the time you're at the bronze medal game or at the gold medal game, you know what to do. This is just absolutely ridiculous. And I realistically think that Steve Kerr has something against Jayson Tatum for not playing him. Ultimately, if you want to look at this tweet from Justin Turpin, we can see that the Celtics overall did pretty solid, winning 110-84 over Serbia. Like I mentioned, beating them by a solid 26 points. You're telling me Jayson Tatum couldn't get any of those minutes at all? Any of them? Halliburton couldn't have gotten any of those minutes at all? No, 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 no. Jrue Holiday, though, did play very, very fantastic in that starting lineup. Like I said, he's brought on this team to be that at first attacking defender, that guy who's going to take their best offensive player and lock him up. And Jrue Holiday does just that. 15 points on efficient shooting, 6 for 8 from the field, still knocking down those corner threes like it's absolutely butter. 4 boards, 3 assists, and 2 steals. Once again, filling up the stat sheet like he does best and making sure that he is helping out everybody on this team. Derrick White also had 2 points, a block with 2 points as well, and a plus 15. And had a really key block in the third quarter that was very, very great to see. The King had 21 points. Kevin Durant was heating up as well with 23. But ultimately, if we want to look at this box score, we can see that I guess nobody's playing any minutes. Nah, I'm just kidding. Maybe ESPN is just trying to hide the fact that Jayson Tatum fans are going to be coming and taking screenshots and taking pictures, so they took the minutes out, or maybe it was just a glitch. I don't really know. But as you guys can see, looking at the box score, you guys can see obviously looking at this team, James, Embiid, Booker, Holiday, Curry did start the 3-guard lineup that they are going to be running, and like we saw, guys like Booker did good. Guys like Kevin Durant did good for this team. So ultimately, maybe those offensive scoring pieces were what Jayson Tatum was going to be. So if one of them go cold, if one of them, isn't making an abundance of their shots, and that's kind of the case here. Maybe we get to see Jayson Tatum get some more run, get some kind of spark play to be actually involved in this team. But this is just absolutely ridiculous in my eyes. I just don't know how you look at a player who won an NBA championship, a player who is getting better every single day through practice. He is a player who's growing on both sides of the floor. You see his Team USA pictures? My man was jacked up, and we saw him last season already looking big. This year, he's looking even bigger. It's just absolutely crazy. And you're going to tell me that right here, the NBA champion, 2023, 2024 NBA champion, Boston Celtics, who have 3 players on this roster at this very moment. You're going to tell me that Jayson Tatum, one of them, is going to get a DNP when you're winning by 26 points? I just don't know. I just don't know what to say. Honestly, it really, really irks me. It not even just as a Jayson Tatum fan, just as anybody. Like even for Tyrese Halliburton, like I feel bad. You travel with this team, you work your butt off to make this roster, and you're just getting DNP, DNP, DNP. And we saw it earlier with Derrick White in the exhibitions. When Derrick White was brought over to replace Kawhi Leonard, Derrick White was not being used for the first couple exhibitions until they just said, "All right, Derrick White, let's use you." And then they said, "Oh crap, Derrick White's actually really good on defense. Oh crap, Derrick White's just not an actual role player. Derrick White could be, a second star or third star on a actual good team and can help a team win a championship. Derrick White can average 20 points for you in the NBA." But casual fans that just go, "Oh, he's a player. Oh, he's just a system fit." They're just going to ignore all that. But no, Derrick White is one of those guys. He really steps up and takes that effectiveness on the offensive and defensive side, and we saw that. Obviously, he's going to be a limited role offensively with this team due to the fact that they have so many offensive superstars, but do not be shocked if Jrue Holiday and Derrick White, the stock exchange, prove once again to the entire world, not just the NBA fans, but the entire world, why they are the best guard duo in the NBA and best defensive guard duo that the league has seen. I think that they are absolutely fantastic with each other. I am enthralled by seeing how they succeeded today. Unfortunately, no Jayson Tatum, but like I said, let me know your thoughts. Let me know how you guys feel down below in the comment section. This is just, to me, it's just kind of crazy not seeing a guy like Jayson Tatum, a prolific player, one of the league's top 10 players, arguably top 3 youngest and most prolific to lead a franchise and kind of take over the face of the NBA at this very moment, and he's getting disrespected on Team USA. Like I said, let me know your thoughts. Let me know how you guys feel down below in the comment section. Once again, you guys have been absolutely killing it, showing your support, hitting that like button, hitting that subscribe button. Once again, I'm Bruce Velez. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this episode here on Celtics Digest, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a great rest of your day, and go Boston Celtics, baby.